Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Argentina, and they take on Spain.
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield would be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Oh, strained every sinew to get there. The corner courtesy of Lionel Messi. Pedri. Williams. Pedri. Maybe dangerous here. A good and fair challenge. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, no doubt about it. He has a fantastic shot on him. It just gives goalkeepers so little time to react. He'll need to be tightly marked today, that's for sure.
In the centre. Fabian! And there it is! The opening goal! 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
And the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Williams. Good work from Argentina to win it back. Letting the play flow. Tagliafico. Alvarez. Just the challenge that was required. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? In position. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back. With play having stopped, a chance for the referee to go back and hand out the caution. 2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Marcos Llorente. On to Yamal. Well, he's certainly not alone. He really favours this position. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Threads it nicely. Might finish. There it is! A goal to reduce the arrears and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Laporte. Now with Pedri. Thoughtful play. Out of play and a Spain throw-in forthcoming. Chance to play it in. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up.
Well, they've defended that really well. They look very organised there.
And the counter-attack looks on. This could be troublesome. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Fired over by Messi. Well, a time for composure on the ball. Romero. Determined defending. And he has options available. A really good pass. Oh, great defending. Could catch them on the break. But they took care of the situation defensively. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one.
Well, that's how to clear the danger. Good piece of defending there.
That is that for the first half here. So back underway here into the second half. Pedri. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. And Messi's incisive pass. Well, he's been ruled to have taken up an illegal position, only just, however, Stuart.
Well, he loves running off the back of defenders, but on this occasion, he's just gone a fraction too early.
Here it is now, a substitution. Marcos Llorente. On to Yamal. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Chance to finish. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day. It's superb scoring form.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Lionel Messi. Now Romero with it. Messi. Regained possession. Oh, he looks threatening. Rodri. Will he play it in? Oh, it looked really promising for them. Might do damage on the break. Good advantage there. Nahuel Molina. Now Romero with it. De Paul. Molina. On to McAllister. Can he score? Oh, he's done it. But hang on. Offside is the verdict here. It's not going to stand.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. Rodri. Excellent vision. Opportunity. And a really effective parry by the goalkeeper. Well, no damage done in the end.
Yeah, relief, of course, but let's talk about the initial save. It was top class.
Alvarez. Good distribution. Trying to get one back. Oh, reacted so quickly. Well, he certainly made his mark on the game, and now the manager is making a switch. Messi with the corner. Ball back with Argentina now. Wonderfully weighted pass. Torres. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Almada. McAllister. Fernandez. Interception to snuff out the danger. Laporte. Now with Pedri. Cucurella. How did they let that attack come to an end? Counter-attacking chance. Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. Pedri. Oh, it might be! And holds on to it confidently. Torres. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Alexis McAllister. And now it's over, and Argentina have to reflect on what has gone wrong here. It's a defeat, and not something that... This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Argentina, and they take on Portugal.
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the...
Oh, wait a minute, they could be in here. A goal in the early stages, precisely what they had been planning.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And the timing of the run is just as good. As for the finish, it was never in doubt.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Silva. And support available.
Something there.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of your box.
Rodrigo de Paul. And a good-looking ball. Could be. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, as you can see, he just about gets that right. Some would say it's slightly lucky. I would say it's perfect placement.
Two 2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. And teammates around him. Bernardo Silva. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Tagliafico. Oh, he's lost possession. A good vision there. Messi. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Corner kick played in. And the verdict is penalty. Can they make it 3-0? And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him.
Keeper goes one way, the ball goes the other. Good strike.
Three goals without reply. Rafael Leao. Referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Good distribution. Rodrigo de Paul. He fancies it. And the keeper grabs it. Vitor Ferreira. Now, options are plenty. And a failure to keep the ball on Portugal's part. Incisive pass. Just needs to stay calm. Oh, brilliant save!
Yeah, won the battle there. Confident piece of goalkeeping.
Now sending it in. Oh, disappointing end to that. Gonzalo Inacio. Now with Silva. Well, no point in stopping play. Advantage with them. Perhaps they can counter from here. Well, a disappointing end to that break.
Well, you have to break with more precision than that.
Joao Cancelo. Now with Vitinha. Joao Neves. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Ferreira. Could be threatening. And it's a penalty. And slotted home. Well, his heart might have been fluttering, but he didn't show it. A goal from the spot.
Well, here's the replay, and the goalkeeper chooses the right way, but he's a bit unlucky because the strike goes above his body. It's a good penalty. It's the height that beats him on this occasion.
So back underway at 3-1. Otamendi. Nahuel Molina. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. McAllister. Otamendi has it. It's there for him. Oh, how did he keep that out? And over comes the corner. Clearance needed to be better. Oh, good idea. Now the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in the... So back in business, and Portugal's difficulties there for all to see in the first half. How do they respond now? Fernandes. Intelligent threaded pass here. Able to get his body in the way.
That's an outstanding piece of defending.
And so it'll be a goal kick. Well, Rafael Leao very often excels, but he struggled to get going in this match.
Well, as you can see, he just hasn't had enough touches in the key areas, and that's one of the reasons they're losing this game at the moment.
And support available. Bernardo Silva waiting in the middle. Well, no damage done. Rodrigo de Paul. Counter-attacking possibilities. Could be dangerous, but ably intercepted when it looked as though they might be in. Neves. On to Vitinha. It's a promising move from Portugal. Options in the centre. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. Messi. Really clever pressing. A tiny ball. It's been whipped towards the near post. It wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. Lionel Messi. Now with McAllister. Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Plenty of support here. Could reduce the deficit. And that looked as though it was going to be his second.
Well, he scored and looked a real nuisance throughout the game. That could so easily have been another goal for him.
Messi. Here's Alvarez. Messi. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Minge. Bruno Fernandes. And Ronaldo takes on the shot. And what a magical save it was. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And a clear foul. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Nice switch of play. Oh, the threat is there. There's the shot. Oh, great block. Good conditions for the counter. Oh, it might be. Oh, what a stop. And over comes the corner. Well, plenty of green space to run into. João Neves. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Might be a chance here. And turning the ball away. Goalkeeping excellence there. So, a corner here. Not the most confident clearance. Well, they can bring it out now. Foul, but rightly play on. Now, brilliant work to keep that one in play. Can they set up a chance? He read the situation defensively and did his job. Could be a chance to break. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Could pull one back here. In it goes! It looked as though they were down and out. Not a bit of it. What will happen next?
No doubt he'll feel hard done by there, because that first save was brilliant. Very unlucky.
And the final whistle, a victory for Argentina, precisely what their fans were hoping for, Stuart.
They didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and...
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Brazil, and they take on Norway.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
And play halted, free kick given. The starting 11 for Brazil. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Marquinhos plays alongside Gabriel in central defence. Bruno Guimaraes plays with Casemiro in the centre of the pitch. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Here's how Norway will begin the game. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Sander Berge in central midfield. And leading the line today
Big
is
moment
Erling
here.
Haaland. Brilliant save. Let's see about the delivery. Well, there is a goalkeeper with a fine technique. Corner again. Half-hearted clearance. And in the end, no damage done. Really good challenge. Brazil moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Could catch them on the break. Really annoying for them. Couldn't take advantage. Feeding it through. In position. A goal! The opening statement of the match. A richly deserved lead. And now they can celebrate.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Patrick Berg. Interesting pass. Timely intervention. And teammates around him. Can he level it? Haaland! Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, let's look at this again. He's done superbly well to pick out a teammate here, and Haaland made the finish look easy, as he so often does. It's a lovely goal.
And cutting it out. Berge. Patrick Berg. Can he put it away? And he's gone for power. So close to finding the net. Guimarães. Paquetá. Is with Vinicius Junior. Can he put them in front? In it goes! But it will not stand. Offside, Stuart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
And good anticipation. Martin Ødegaard. Lovely weight. Just needs to stay calm. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. And he's fired over the corner. And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
You're absolutely right. What a save that is. He's reacted so quickly.
Smart defending.
That's really good awareness there.
He has teammates around him. Oh, nicely played. Oh, great defending. Quick counter could be on. And there it breaks down. Oh, good idea. And the lead beckons. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Paquetá. Bruno Guimarães. This looks interesting. Surely! And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, in typical... So underway again, and even Steven here. Now the counter-attack looks on. Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So there we have it, 2-1. Julian Riasson. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Paquetá is with Vinicius Junior. Lucas Paquetá. Here's Rafinha. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. Ayer. Referee deciding to give the free kick. "30 minutes left for play. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a clever ball. Vinicius Junior. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Oh, it looked really promising for them.
That's a good bit of defending there, isn't it?
Now, who can he play it to? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Ibanez. Now with Guimaraes. Trying to tee it up. Takes the shot. And just over the bar. Excellent effort it was. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Patrick Berg. Oh, danger here. Vinicius Junior. Textbook example of how to cut it out. And pressing for the equaliser. Feeding it through. Well, deemed to be offside by the merest of margins.
Well, it's very close to being the perfectly timed run. But whether it's an inch or a yard, he's still offside.
Vinicius Junior. Well, a touch too heavy there. Berg.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. These supporters are doing everything.
Oh, you'll have a go. Oh, terrific save. If they can score again from this corner, it probably would be the end of the story. Didn't quite go to plan. Smart defending. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Well, annoyingly, nothing comes of it.
Well, that petered out far too easily there.
That's a good pass. Low one in there. Well, threat averted. And the referee blows for full time. Most acceptable for all Brazilian fans. Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Croatia, and they take on the Netherlands.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
It'll be a corner. But he's gone short with it. Now they can reorganise.
He's just cleared the danger for now.
Reinders. And it's with Dumfries. Well, let's see about the cross. And an effective clearance. And over comes the corner. Well, really, it had to be further away from the keeper. Marko Pasalic. Pasalic. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Good distribution. Top-class defending. Gravenberg. Somerville. On to Gravenberg. Oh, good use of the ball. Takes the shot. Determined defending. And he's fired over the corner. And over the byline it goes. So a goal kick coming up here. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, he's a good athlete, big, strong and powerful. And when he's in the mood and playing well, he's a tough opponent. It'll be interesting to see how he plays today.
Mateo Kovacic. And Perisic takes it forward. He has teammates he can play it to. Well, they have the advantage. That's good refereeing. Gvardiol. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Can they make it count? Well, it looked so promising, but it all comes to nothing. Josip Stanisic. Marko Pasalic. Can they take the lead?
Yeah, they're looking threatening at the moment.
Dangerous ball. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. De Jong. Gakpo. Good-looking move. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. Ivan Perisic. And to Budimir. This looks promising. Trying to open them up. Can he finish? Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
And in by Luka Modric. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Chance to do damage. It's a perfect challenge. Good conditions for the counter. To take the lead. defend.
Well, defending doesn't get much better than that.
Stanisic. Budimir with it. Might be able to set up the chance. Danger building. Well, a vital interception to snuff out the danger. Teammates available. Oh, good-looking pass. Modric. Pongracic. And the referee playing advantage. Ivan Perisic. And they keep it moving. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. And a free kick here. Well, the referee remaining very much in control. Now the card, and it's yellow. Martin Erlich. Decent idea. The threat was there, but no problems now.
Oh, he's shown great awareness there.
Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Now opening things up. And a disappointing pass. But he's certainly not alone. Reinders. Now what can they do from here? Well, that's a really top-notch piece of defending. Could catch them on the break. And the chance slips away. Virgil van Dijk. And back to Verbrugge. Van de Ven. Now with de Jong. Now with Gravenberg. Dumfries. On to Reinders. De Jong. Oh, this looks useful. Could be. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
Well, it's a great stop from that distance. He's reacted so quickly.
Who can he pick out? Gakpo. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
Well, a bit of an anticlimax, really, after some really good play.
Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? They'll be disappointed with the way that attack ended. Gravenberg. Malen with it. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And snuffed out the danger immediately. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, he was one of their better players in the first half, but needed to be better still. Your thoughts?
Well, it certainly wasn't his best half of football. He was slightly off the pace, and he gave the ball away too easily at times. But we know he can do much better, so I'm expecting more from him in the second 45.
And away they go again into the second half. Ryan Gravenberch. He could pick out a teammate. Somerville. Now with De Jong. Can they take the lead? Gravenberch. Vicencio Somerville. Oh, that's splendid play. Intercepted effortlessly. Ante Budimir. Well, that one has promise. Looking for the final pass. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
One 0 then. Reinders. Frankie de Jong. Van de Ven. Now with de Jong. Gakpo. Now he must favour the cross. It's a neat move. Takes aim, and that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Played over. Josip Stanisic. Well-timed tackle. And he could really get at the opposition. Crossing into the middle. Well, to be blunt, misfiring with the header. Mateo Kovacic. Ivan Perisic. The ball with Luka Modric. Mateo Kovacic. Can they carve out another one?
Yeah, good passing and really clever movement.
Just went slightly awry for them there. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Decent looking ball, and a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Ivan Perisic. Throw-ins given. Andrej Kramaric. Good looking pass.
Yeah, really good vision there.
Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Oh, good vision there. Decent pass. He's through. It was a lightning-fast counter-attack, but the keeper was up to the task. A chance now with the corner. Over it comes. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Oh, a twitchy clearance. Oh, moving it nicely. Chance to play it in. Mateo Kovacic. Clean challenge. Trying to tee it up. Malen with it. Oh, that's splendid play. Can he? And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Mateo Kovacic. Budimir with it. Pongracic. Very effective pass. Andrej Kramaric. Oh, that's a clever ball. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. And a substitution in the offing. He could pick out a teammate. Determined defending. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Oh, nice ball. And no let-up. Frankie de Jong. Can they do it? Well, I must say, it looked as though they were going to jump even further ahead. But that was sensational goalkeeping.
Blistering attack at pace. They got forward so quickly there.
So the corner played into the box. Now he must get it out of there. Promising passage, but came to nothing. Gakpo. On to Gravenberg. Delightful pass. And perfectly positioned.
Yeah, that was a good interception.
Vicencio Somerville. On to de Jong. And he might be through here. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. And a free kick here. Josip Stanisic.
Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge.
Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Malin.
Just fizzled out completely.
And so into the final 5 minutes. Dumfries. Not made it look routine, but read it well.
Well, he's done so well to read the pass. Clever bit of play.
Gvardiol. Oh, that's splendid play.
Well, I take my hat off to him because that was superb defending.
Gakpo. Now with Reinders.
Well, they could break at pace.
Now what can they do from here?
Oh, chance!
The keeper diving magnificently to make sure he got there. So making the substitution now. Well, the short corner routine. And given away by the Netherlands. Ante Budimir. Perisic with the ball. And it's played into the centre. And the keeper didn't have too much time. Reinders. On to De Jong. Now good run and good ball control. And a foul there.
Real chance. And it's got to be. Unbelievable.
And there's the full-time whistle. A most acceptable outcome from... And here we go, an action-packed game in prospect, one that should tantalise and entertain in equal measure. Ready for lift-off, and the fans are certainly expecting to see gripping theatre. Don't move a muscle, stay with us on EA TV. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Denmark versus Morocco.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Chance to shoot. Oh, a superb chip. Spellbinding.
Well, this is a brilliant finish. Great awareness, good technique, and a bit of composure as well. What an excellent goal that is.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Hakimi. It's with Diaz. Sufyan Amrabat. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. The referee has a decision to make. Well, there it is, the first caution of this match.
Well, he didn't need to make the challenge, did he? He's under pressure now. It's a long time to go in this game.
Intelligent ball. Is this the moment? Oh, tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
Well, he didn't have long to react, did he? But that's a top-class save, I have to say.
And there's the delivery. And the upshot is free kick. Hakimi. Yassine Bounou. That's how to dispossess your opponent. On a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. Alexander Ba. Oh, useful ball. Real chance. Oh, two! And so soon at the start of this game.
Well, it's the perfect finish, isn't it? As you can see, you can't place it better than that, can you?
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Hakimi. And the defensive intervention there. Could be. Oh, monster intervention.
That looked dangerous, but he did so well there.
Højbjerg. Alexander Ba. Christensen. And Højbjerg with it. Ba. And the ball with Christensen. Højbjerg. Morten Hjulman. Mele. And a tidy challenge. Good-looking move. Timely intervention. Højlund. He has teammates around him.
Thanks for the sub.
And there's the feed into the box. And nodding it just over the top. Oh, breezing past him. Højbjerg. Chance here. Well, that how to do it inside your own penalty area. Might do damage on the break. Oh, that's a clever ball. Great defending. Sufyan Amrabat. Keeper had it covered. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Good bit of defending. Rasmus Højlund. And the defenders know they need to get tighter. And he's driving his team forward. Crossing possibilities. Will it happen for them? Well, a scruffy little sequence with neither side able to control the ball.
Well, I think it's fair to say neither team are passing it well.
Sufyan Amrabat. Now, can he get on the end of this one? Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. Mele. And Højbjerg with it. Distributing it well. How about the cross? You can almost see their opponents racking their brains. How do we stop this? Superbly read and executed. Hakimi. Oh, could get back into it. Oh, perhaps this time. Oh, that's how to defend.
Oh, that was so well timed.
Attacking with vigour. Can he? A goal! And it's very much game on here.
Well, it's lovely technique, as you can see. He just wraps his foot around the ball and bends it beyond the keeper. That's a good goal.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Alexander Ba. Looking good again.
Yeah, good passing and really clever movement.
Takes the shot. And the keeper there to deal with it. Now sending it in. And dealt with proficiently there. And a fine tackle. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Can he score? Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now.
Well, that was excellent defending. Just made it very difficult for them.
Sufyan Amrabat. On the ball, Diop. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. And it's opening up. Well, the goalkeeper making a big contribution and denying him another one.
Well, it's another chance for him. As you said, he looks so hungry for goals today.
And he's fired over the corner. Brahim. Hakimi. And there to intervene. Good defending, out for a throw-in. Well, half-time coming up shortly, and the home side on top. Interested to get your critique.
Well, it's been a good watch so far. Both sides have tried to play on the front foot, but they do look more threatening in the attacking areas. And in my view, they deserve to be in
It's an
front.
opportunity! Able to get his body in the way. Well, their hopes rise as they win a corner. Can he deliver it with accuracy? The defender doing his job. Issa Diop. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Oh, that's brilliant play. And the cross into the middle. A bit disappointing in the end. Sofiane Amrabat. El Kabi. It's with Diaz. Decent looking ball. Can he finish? A majestic piece of goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat from that sort of range.
Delivering it. And still dangerous. Can they set up a chance? Oh, to level the match. Surely now. Oh, a goal! Level now! The lead has evaporated.
Well, they have to defend better than that. They just don't deal with the danger, do they?
So underway again here, and quite honestly, who saw this coming? And so it is, the first half story has been written. So back at it, into the second half, and who's to say how this is going to end up? Ba. Decent idea. Timely intervention. Decisive in the tackle. And a throw in here. An effective ball win. Beautifully weighted ball. And that'll be offside. And good anticipation. El Kabi. Oh, tremendous vision. Mele. Højlund. And Højbjerg with it. Rasmus Højlund. Is this the moment? Well, a lack of venom on that one. Easy for the keeper.
Well, I'm not sure how he hasn't scored there. It's a golden opportunity.
Ayoub El Kabi. Good ball over the top. Played into the box. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Gives it a go! Well, you saw what he was trying with that free kick, but the goalkeeper had it covered all the way. Who can he pick out? Very alert defending to cut off the supply. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far. It's a weighted pass. Can he give them the lead? It's a perfect challenge. Released it nicely. Oh, useful ball. Diaz. Eyeing an opening.
Certainly look composed on the ball, don't they?
Oh, good idea. In position. And a throw-in forthcoming.
Well, this is such a good watch. Both teams have played their part in a great game with plenty of good forward play. I'm sure we'll see more goals before the end.
So a half an hour remaining. And he's broken free. A stunning piece of goalkeeping.
Yeah, he's so quick to react there. Brilliant stuff.
Time for a change then. Who's going to get on the end of it? Oh, an outrageously good save. Terrific goalkeeping. Anderson. Christensen. Oh, magnificent passing.
When they're playing like this, they're a joy to watch.
And a clear foul. Anderson. Højbjerg. Can they fashion a chance? And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Delightful pass. Oh, it's been given as a penalty. So making the substitution now. Chance then for 3-2. In it goes! Coolly converted.
Well, here it is again, and just watch the keeper. He stands still, hoping it's hit down the middle. Unfortunately for him, he's got it wrong.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. Mele. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. A chance to whip it in. And he cuts in from the wing. Well, winning back possession. Good looking run. The pass was very much on.
Oh, that could have been a brilliant pass.
Just 20 minutes remaining now. Ayoub El-Kabi. Through the middle. Hakimi. And it's with Amrabat. Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back.
Well, I have to say, these fans have been excellent. They still believe they're going to get back into this.
Alexander Ba. Here's Christensen. Ba. That's how to dispossess your opponent. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Højbjerg. Ba. And possibilities here. Timely intervention. Alexander Ba. Hjulmand. Mele. And Højbjerg with it. And getting the ball forward. Will he play it in? Showing a good reading of the game. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept.
Yeah, he read that brilliantly, didn't he?
Sufyan Amrabat. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Can they get themselves level? Really sound defending. Højbjerg. Will it happen for them? This could level it. And all square now. And you have to ask the question, is there time for either side to win it?
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and then it's a pretty tidy finish too. Hits it hard, he hits it low, and it just makes it difficult for the keeper. A really nice goal.
So the ball rolling again at 3-all. Ayoub El-Kabi. A move of promise. Is it going to end with them scoring the winning goal? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Mele. Issa Diop. Unahi. Sufyan Amrabat. Can they do it? And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, how about this? 4-3. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Morten Hjulman. And Højbjerg with it. Smart defending. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. This could be it! Oh, superb reflexes! If they can score again from this corner, it probably would be the end of the story. Let's see about the delivery. Well, just the kind of save every goalkeeper would expect to make. Superb looking pass. Concentrating on keeping possession. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Oh, that's a fine save. Time is not on their side. This corner could help their prospects as they look for an equaliser. Played over. Could be more trouble. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Sometimes it takes a while to eventually get the better of the opposition, and that was the case here. They kept going, and they eventually got their reward.
Well, we're highlighting him for a reason, Stuart. He's put in a really authoritative performance here.
Well, I thought he had a good all-round performance today, only emphasised by the late winner. An extremely important moment.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be... And it's a penalty! Well, no booking on this occasion.
Yeah, a bit surprising not to see a card for that.
This to make it 1-0. And the spot kick is converted as coolly as you like.
Well, here's the replay, and the goalkeeper chooses the right way, but he's a bit unlucky because the strike goes above his body. It's a good penalty. It's the height that beats him on this occasion.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Jesus Gallardo. Fidalgo. Mohamed Hani. And a chance to whip it in here. And there to intervene. This could be the equaliser. And a very good challenge. Trezeguet. Trezeguet. Salah! Oh, and just like that, there's the second goal. They're flying out of the traps.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and then the finish from Salah demonstrates his ability to make the right run at the right time. What a good goal.
Two 2-0 now, and back underway. Good-looking pass. And the cross into the middle. A very effective clearance. Ibrahim. Mohamed Hani. Well, this could really help the cause. Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. Showing good situational awareness. The cross is on. Well, they keep the ball moving.
You do feel they get a chance soon, the way they're playing.
It's a neat move. Having to shoot. Well, an attempt to forget all about, unfortunately.
Yeah, got it all wrong. Trying to pass it into the corner, opened up his body, but didn't make the right sort of contact.
Montes. Johan Vasquez. Here's Gallardo. Quiñones. Jesus Gallardo. So deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Now Gutierrez. Here's Gallardo. Gutierrez has it. Now Gutierrez. Electing to cross into the centre. Montes. Alvarado has it. Roberto Alvarado. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Really vital interception here.
Yeah, that was well read.
Roberto Alvarado. Interesting pass. Oh, chance! And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Hani. Really effective shielding under pressure. And a good-looking ball. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. Well, he prevented it from going over the line. Distributing it well. Gutierrez. Still could put it away. Well, trying to place it, but without any great success.
Well, maybe went for the wrong technique. If he'd have hit it with power, may have got a better result. That's a poor effort, really.
Jesus Gallardo. Gutierrez has it. Montes. Here's Gallardo. Now Gutierrez. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Counter-attacking chance. Ibrahim. Marmoush. Now with Trezeguet. And passing it through. Well, the threat could be there. Oh, monster intervention!
Yeah, positioning spot on there.
Rabia. Omar Marmoush. And an astute piece of defending. He has teammates around him. Now Gutierrez. Quiñones. Now opening things up. Can he? There it is! A goal to reduce the arrears and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
So there we have it, 2-1. Ibrahim. Nice sequence this. That's a good-looking ball. A gift for any goalkeeper. An interesting pass. Can he get them level? Oh my goodness, you've really got to praise the defending. That was top-notch.
Well, he's done brilliantly to clear that one. What a challenge that is.
Crossing into the middle. But it just petered out. Trezeguet. And the counter-attack looks on. But they dealt with the threat posed. Roberto Alvarado. Jimenez. Promising possession, this. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next?
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. While the movement in the box is equal to it, it's such good timing. What a goal.
Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. That's a good-looking ball. Well, that'll be a free kick. And credit due, a good intervention. Marmoush. And really didn't miss by much, did he?
Yeah, on another day, that flies into the back of the net.
Jesus Gallardo. Now Gutierrez. Oh, great vision. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Marmoush. And teammates around him. That's a good pass. Oh, had to stop that one.
He's done so well there. What an important block.
Quiñones. And bursting forward. Gutierrez. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball 1. Counter-attacking chance. Good weight on that pass. And quick thinking from the keeper to claim the ball under pressure. Jesus Gallardo. Fidalgo. Johan Vasquez. Gutierrez has it. Israel Reyes. Alvarado has it. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. Well, Mo Salah. So even Steven going into the second half of this one. Mohamed Hani. Well, the threat could be there. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Can he give them the lead? Oh, a goal! Can you believe what we're watching? It truly is a comeback and a half.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. Marmoush. Now, options are plenty, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Jimenez. Might be onto something with that ball. How did they let that attack come to an end?
Well, they stopped that move in its tracks. That was excellent defending.
Danger building. Stopped a certain goal. Oh, that's brilliant! A strike so delightful, you'd never tire of seeing it again and again. Sheer technical excellence. A goal of the highest order. Take a bow.
Well, he's hit this so well on the half volley. Just look at the power he generates. That's a wonderful goal. It's unstoppable. Brilliant stuff. Well, they needed that, and so did he. Just look at the manager's relief there.
Underway again. We can't complain about a lack of entertainment. 3-3. Trezeguet. Nicely timed tackle. Roberto Alvarado. Well, he prevented it from going over the line. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. To give them the advantage. Textbook defending inside the box. Gutierrez has it. Incisive pass. Chance here. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end.
They won the ball at just the right time there.
Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. And should have been so much more incisive. And possession ceded by Mexico. Now a decent position. Opportunity. Oh, excellent goalkeeping. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Corner kick played in. Well, he had a lot to think about in trying to direct it on target.
Yeah, but the defender made it very difficult for him in the end.
Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Plenty of support here. Good weight on that pass. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. He has time to play it over. This looks interesting. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
So on with the game, and I'll tell you what, I'm not sure we could be entertained anymore. Johan Vasquez. Here's Gallardo. Fidalgo. Reyes. Teamwork and passing in evidence. Showing a good reading of the game. That's a good-looking ball. Fidalgo. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Now, options are plenty. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Oh, useful ball. Flag raised for offside. And the pass keeps them flowing.
Well-weighted pass there.
It's a neat move. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
They favoured a short one here. Fed over towards the back post. That's a useful cross. But keeper's ball. They'll be disappointed with that delivery. Marmoush. Omar Marmoush. Still ahead by a goal and moving the ball with purpose. Oh, good vision there. Nice ball to switch the point of attack. And space to cross it.
Nerves of steel under pressure.
Johan Vasquez. Vega. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. Nice looking pass. Mexico recovering possession well. And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
A quarter of an hour remaining here. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, that'll be a free kick. Jesus Gallardo. Fidalgo. Fidalgo. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Who can he pick out? This could square the game.
Super challenge. Wow.
Fidalgo. Vega. He has teammates around him.
This could level it, but denied by the keeper. And at this late stage of the proceedings, it could be highly significant.
Well, it could be a huge moment, Derek. So little time left now.
Trezeguet.
Can he? Oh,
And a substitution in the offing. Can he deliver it with accuracy? A bit short with the clearance. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Vega. On the ball, Chavez. Here's Gallardo. Vasquez. So almost at full time, and the home side on course to eke out a narrow win. Your thoughts?
Well, going forward, they've been excellent, but they've also been too open at the back. They certainly haven't won this yet.
Decent idea. Oh, he's through here. Oh, superb save. Massive credit to the keeper.
Well, he's so hard to beat in these situations. It's brilliant goalkeeping.
Who can they pick out? Vega. Montes. Jesus Gallardo. And Mexico will get the throw in. Quiñones. Vega. Can they fashion something? They need a goal. Putting it out of play for a throw-in. Could be troublesome. Now, options are plenty. Oh, that's a penalty! An opportunity to level matters. And that is when you need your goalkeeper. A corner kick, and who knows, this might represent their last chance to grab an equaliser. Over it comes. Can they set up a chance? This could be the equaliser. Well, it's the late show, and they are level again.
Well, let's take another look, and it's a very good goal. And they deserve it, you have to say. They've been excellent.
So underway again here, and this game is playing with our emotions. And a goal here might settle the outcome. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
Yeah, they got themselves into a really good position there.
And out for a throw-in, just misfiring with the pass. And just losing control of the ball, and it will be a throw-in. Montes. Roberto Alvarado. Vasquez. Israel Reyes. Alvarado has it. And there's the whistle. They cannot be separated after 90 minutes. So they kick off again. What's it going to take to settle the outcome? That might help them. Quinones. And a foul there. And going to be booked for that.
Yeah, clear foul. The card was inevitable.
Luis Romo. Vega. There to win it back. And the referee blows for a foul. Trezeguet, and he has options available. Oh, this could be trouble. Accuracy, but the keeper able to turn it away. A stunning stop. And he's fired over the corner. Roberto Alvarado. Might do damage on the break. Oh, tremendous vision. And just like that, the counter-attack comes to an end. Plenty of support here. Fancies it. Stopped a certain goal. Have a chance here perhaps to invigorate their aerial targets. Playing it in. Well, the threat could be there. Ibrahim. Hafez. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? And as of play it goes, throw-in coming up here. That's an effective cross, aimed at the back post. And strong play here.
Yeah, that's good strength from him.
Oh, magnificent save!
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. What reaction from the goalkeeper that was.
Who's going to get on the end of it? It might be. And a free kick in a dangerous position. after a disappointing attempt.
Well, you have to take those sort of chances, that's for sure.
That's a good-looking ball. Can he put them in front? And fired against the crossbar. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Jesus Gallardo. And now Quiñones. Chavez. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Trezeguet. Alvarado has it. And the first period of extra time comes to an end. Still level here. Well, extra time continues. We're into the second period now. Vega. Now a decent position. They'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Promising pass. Well, Mexico unable to hang on to the ball. And nicely over the top. Not giving it away. A routine save. Reyes. Alvarado has it. Montes. Deflected out for a throw-in. Montes. Johan Vasquez. Jesus Gallardo. Interesting pass. Hafez. Now with Trezeguet. Trying to tee it up. Well, they tried to keep the move going. He has teammates around him. Luis Romo. So much focus within the team and completely focused on winning the game now. And unable to hit the target. Goal kick here.
Yeah, but it's good defending. He knew he was going to be beaten in the air, but he did enough to stop him scoring.
Ibrahim. Well, 5 minutes remaining in this, the second period of extra time. Attacking with vigour. On the ball, Chavez. And that's really well read. Hafez. And now back with the keeper. Well, unable to bend his run, offside. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. Went in strongly, decisively. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Could we see some late drama here? Physically strong and secure on the ball. It always had the potential to go the distance, and it has, so a penalty shootout is next. And so the penalty shootout about to commence, and as a player, this is when you have to hold your nerve. Job done from the spot. Well, he squandered the chance, and badly. And there it is, perfectly executed. He had to score, and he does. Well, it's all about keeping a cool head. Well, it hit the post, but in it went. I must say, that takes real confidence. Brilliant. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. This to keep the pot boiling. And the shootout continues. The path to victory is clear. Come. And that's how to keep it alive. Goalkeeper beaten from the spot. Was unthinkable. Clinical as always, in front of goal. And the drama will continue. And it wasn't the greatest penalty, and it's been saved by the keeper. A goal here to win it. Oh my goodness, it wouldn't go in. And he's denied them from the spot. Well, this could be the one. A mountain of pressure on him, but he withstands the test, and they've gone and won it.
Well, cool, composed, and really good technique. A match-winning penalty, and probably deserved over the course of the game.